So, something strange is happening with Miss Kate Middleton as she suddenly pulls out of the Ascot last minute, and people are very concerned. The Princess of Wales, guys, has pulled out from a planned attendance at the Royal Ascot. Catherine, who is making a gradual return to the public life after her cancer diagnosis last year, is trying to find the right balance as she fully returns to public engagements, according to royal sources. The princess was said to be disappointed to miss the sporting occasion in Berkshire, where she would have appeared in the carriage procession. She was due to attend on Wednesday with her husband, the Prince of Wales, King Charles and Queen Camilla. Kensington Palace confirmed that she would not be attending the races. Now, this is very interesting because she was set to be accompanied by the Prince Saud bin Khalid Al Saud, a member of the royal family of Saudi Arabia, and, many other royals were also going to be in attendance. This was evidently, given the people that are there, going to be a very important event. So, considering that she pulled out last minute, something must have happened that was quite sudden, either to her health or either to a relationship, that she just simply could not attend. There are questions and not enough answers, unfortunately, but there are more reports flooding in to explain why she was not there. And to me, these reports are very shaky indeed. One report is stating that Kate Middleton and her health, and the reason for her absence was because she is still taking aggressive drugs. Prince of Wales Kate Middleton is reportedly continuing a cancer treatment and remains on aggressive drugs a year after publicly revealing what was going on. Speaking to Fox News Digital, royal commentator shared that the UK's current heatwave could also be a factor. At the moment, we are experiencing a heatwave, making London warmer than the Caribbean. Turner added that whilst there are signs of improvement, Kate is still dealing with moments of fatigue. We are hearing apparently all is well and that Kate is making steady progress. Well, if all was well, then she would be at the Royal Ascot. And if she's taking aggressive drugs, considering that she told us that she's in remission like 6 months ago, then clearly something is wrong. Clearly her health is in a position that is quite dire if she's taking aggressive medication to make sure that she is okay, and yet she is still pulling out of events. And events like this last minute. There's a difference when you are not even scheduled. But when you are pulling out of events last minute, something strange is going on. And I find it to be quite worrying. I feel like maybe her health has not progressed to the point where she had stated, or something else is happening where it could be a completely different biological situation that we simply don't know about. According to royal insiders, Kate Middleton was really upset. She would have joined Prince William outside at the Royal Ascot, and she basically missed several key situations. But she has also attended several key events in the past couple of months as well. So what is happening? I don't understand. Well, Daily Beast is here to remind us that there is chaos going on with the royal family. A last minute announcement of Kate Middleton not attending the Royal Ascot has been chaotic, Daily Beast is reporting, and there is significant confusion and worry amongst palace staff. A royal insider has told the Daily Beast that there was a real sense of panic at the palace after Kate dramatically pulled out of a scheduled appearance. The palace has provided no on-the-record explanation for the reason of her absence. However, Kate's team is trying to play everything down and seek balance amongst the press, but palace staff are bewildered, worried, confused, and William is at the Oscar looking somber until having a drink. So there are now sources confirming that palace staff are very worried about her, and other reports stating that she was taking aggressive drugs. Once again, if you are in remission, you wouldn't be taking aggressive medication to deal with what you are dealing with. Clearly something else is going on. We have been lied to. Either she's a worse state than we initially thought, or something has returned and come back, or it's an entire different scenario that is unrelated to anything medically. But for somebody like her to pull out last minute of an appearance that she was meant to go to, and now there are reports flooding the press stating that royal staff are not happy with this. They're really confused and they are, worried for her, that there's panic amongst the staff, then clearly something is happening that we just don't know about. In fact, pulling out of such a high-profile event just over an hour before she was due to appear with the King and Queen is extremely unusual. The Daily Beast can reveal that the announcement left staff behind palace walls bewildered as they tried to figure out what was happening. The situation was made worse by the fact that an official carriage list published at noon by the palace said Kate would be there, only for her to cancel within the hour. One former courtier who retains good links with serving staff said everyone was wandering around going, what is going on? One minute she was going, the next she wasn't. This is one of the biggest days of the year in the royal calendar. You don't just miss the ascot on a whim. So there's a real sense of panic right now. The chaotic nature of the announcement was eerily reminiscent of the dark days of last year. People were bewildered and worried. The insider added that the rumours had briefly swirled around the palace that the future queen had been taken unwell and either needed to see a doctor or had been rushed to the hospital. Kate's office have not responded and have continued to be silent, considering the fact that media is stating that she's trying to find the right balance and that she is, disappointed. I'm personally not buying that. One of the few hints in the UK media that there might be more to Kate's non-disappearance than meets the eye came in a line in a report in the usually well-informed Daily Telegraph, reading, her appearance, recently so healthy, has bellied how difficult things were last year and how hard the fight to return to normality has been. Kate has finished her preventative chemotherapy in September and announced that she was in remission in January of this year. So clearly something different is going on if you are already in remission. So, there are some press in regards to this who are trying to whip up some frenzy to this conversation, you can say. And there are some press to this that are basically acting like this is normal, that nothing's really happened, she's okay, we'll see her next week, and etc. I don't think that she's disappeared again. I don't think we're getting a whole December disappearance part 2 situation. I think that she will appear in the next couple of weeks, absolutely. But for her to pull out an hour before from such a high demand event is very unusual. It's very unusual. And so if staff are panicking, then it seems that something else is going on in this list that we simply don't know about. I just don't understand. I really don't understand what this chaos and panic is amongst the staff, and we have no idea what is going on. So I just feel like something is happening with Kate. Something very strange is happening with her. And it's probably to do with her health. And all is not what it seems. And the royals have downplayed what is going on with her so that she can just come back and everybody can be okay and we can seal the cracks. But, more is happening. And I wanted to keep you guys alert to this conversation we haven't spoken about for a while. And to be honest with you, thank God, because I don't want to be talking about her every single day missing once again. That was exhausting for all of us. And so hopefully that isn't the case right now. Hopefully everything is fine, but a last minute pull out like this, these reports, something ain't right. Something in the buttermilk ain't clean. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Send a tip if you guys wish to. There's a $sign there, and it really does go a long way, guys. Bonjour, ça va? Je m'appelle Mourad. I am in Paris. I'm in Paris. I'm in France right now for the weekend. It is a heat wave here. It is 35 degrees. So hot. So maybe that is the reason why Kate pulled out. Maybe it was a heat wave. Maybe the carriage didn't have AC, and she was just like, you know what? I'm not trying to be there in a dress right now. I want to be at home with a fan in my face having some ice cream. And to be honest with you, I'd rather her just say that, because that is very much believable and relatable. Subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.